I love how when you're studying the Word of God that there'll be a specific topic that will come up to you, and it keeps repeating itself in different areas of the Bible. And lately, this word betrayed or betrayal has come to mind, especially like in the book of Jeremiah, in the first few chapters, you hear how really Israel has betrayed God. But there's other scenarios too. And so I wanted to know, why would someone betray someone? And according to psychology, it says that they are driven by a fear of rejection. They have low insecurity and low self-esteem, and they need validation. So a betrayer would need validation to have low self-esteem. That would be the reasons why. But it says also most people who betray someone end up with feelings of guilt, sadness, and shame or remorse. And of course, when we think about the betrayer, we think about Judas and how he did Jesus. But I want us to be careful, because when you literally listen to what happens in your brain when you are betrayed, it says this: the brain begins to operate in a different way. The fear center fires up and stops, and it stays fired up, creating hypervigilance, restlessness, anxiety, and a sense of being on guard. You know, Judas wanted to change his mind, but he couldn't. And when you think about all of those things that I listed, driven by fear, rejection, or you think of the things that happens to us once we're betrayed, those are all gifts of the enemy, not of God. The idea is, if you have been betrayed, or if you do become betrayed, that you really need to consider not to be held hostage by the person and the effects that the devil gives you, or tries to present you after being betrayed. We need to follow Christ's example. You know, I think about this a lot. When I was a little girl, I was in Brownies, and I always wanted to, I was so excited about those sashes that you wear. You had those badges that when you created a specific thing, you were able to get a badge. And I think about having the badge of betrayal, got it, having the badge of so many things allows us to understand what we've been through. It's been a badge of honor to go through what we go through. With Christ was betrayed, why would we ever think that we wouldn't be betrayed? So when you go through these circumstances and you deal with these things, let us not let the enemy hold us hostage and keep us captive from the betrayer, but let's just pray that the betrayer meet Jesus, that the betrayer will fill up the void that's in their heart and in their soul that only Christ can fill. I know that at the end, Judas delivered his own punishment. He couldn't take it anymore. And I know that a soul is a weary thing, especially when it feels like this. So may we operate out of the love of Christ. May we not become hostage of the effect of being betrayed. May we just focus on Jesus and let him be that living example to us when we deal with people who betray us.